Hey everyone, welcome back to Lily Around the World. Today, I'm taking you to another amazing southern destination. We're going on a full tour of the RIU Guanacaste, a beautiful 5-star resort in Costa Rica. As I always do, I'll be showing you everything. From the rooms to the beach, the restaurants to the pools, the night shows to the water park, the gym to the bars, and so much more. And if you stick around until the end, I'll also share some cool nearby attractions and wildlife you won't want to miss. Please consider leaving a like if you appreciate this effort, and subscribing to Lily Around the World for more travel videos. Alright, we've got a lot to cover, so let's dive right in. The RIU Guanacaste is located 50 minutes from the Liberia Airport, on the west coast of Costa Rica. So this is on their Pacific Ocean side. It is important to note that there are 2 RIU properties in this location, and that they are side by side. As you can see in this image taken from a nearby hill, this is the much larger RIU Guanacaste resort, with just over 1,000 rooms. And this is the smaller but newer Riu Palace Costa Rica resort. Both are beautiful 5-star resorts. In this video, I will focus on the RIU Guanacaste resort, but if you stick around, I promise you will also see the RIU Palace in much more detail. So, here we are at the RIU Guanacaste. As you enter the huge lobby, you will find the check-in area towards your left. My check-in experience was a positive one. Even though I was part of a large number of travelers checking in at the same time, it didn't take long to reach the front desk. And when I got here, the process was fairly quick, because I had already checked in online a few days in advance using the RIU app. Since they didn't have to enter all my personal information manually, they told me that they were able to save me a few minutes. So, I'd recommend you do the same. Check in early when you receive an email inviting you to check in. This is about a week before traveling, and then save a few minutes here. This section of the lobby, opposite to the check-in area, and next to a jewelry store, is used for checkouts. The RIU Guanacaste recently added 300 rooms in a newly constructed section. My room was in this new section. This is how you get to your room if you are in this new section. After checking in, go back outside, cross the street, and then take the ramp on your left. At this time, the only way to get to your room is by taking this ramp. Just a heads up, the resort is pretty big, so you might need to take a little walk to get to your room. To open your door, you'll use a magnetic card. I think the older sections still use traditional keys, but I've heard they're planning to switch to magnetic cards soon. This is what they call a deluxe room. You will have a comfortable king-size bed, a sofa bed with a coffee table, a drawer, a flat TV, and a fancy ceiling fan that you can control from a bedside panel. The air conditioning works great and is easy to control from a wall-mounted panel. I stayed here in February, and the temperature outside was consistently around 31 to 33 degrees Celsius. I can guarantee you'll really appreciate the AC. And I liked the room decoration, in colors and patterns that I felt were appropriate for a country like Costa Rica. This is a classic RIU display of spirits, vodka, whiskey, gin, and rum. And there is a coffee machine. Beverages in the fridge are included, and restocked every 2 days. This is the bathroom, the shower, and the separate toilet. It was a nice, clean setup, although I noticed that they only provide 1 bath towel per person. If you need more than 1 bath towel, you will have to remind them every day. Moving outside the room, you get this balcony, and a couple of chairs. If you are on the ground floor, like I was, you get this garden view. If you are on the 2nd or 3rd floor, you also have a better view of the pool area. We will get back to this pool later in the video. Now that you know what a deluxe room in the new section of the resort looks like, let me give you an overview of the resort grounds. The grounds are beautifully maintained. Every corner of the RIU Guanacaste feels like it was carefully designed, with attention to detail in every tree, plant, and pathway. The palm trees and lush gardens create an inviting atmosphere from the very moment you arrive. Here are the views of the original section of the resort. And here is the new section of the resort. Wi-Fi is available throughout the resort, except in the beach area. Keep in mind that if your phone gets disconnected from the Wi-Fi, you might need to reconnect manually. And while you explore the resort, always keep an eye out for the local wildlife. Don't be surprised if you spot tropical birds or iguanas along the way. Let's move on now and start talking about the pools and the entertainment around them. Here is the main pool, located in the original section of the resort. The main pool at the RIU Guanacaste is truly a standout feature, with its stunning design and unique sections. A bridge connects both sides of the pool, with a waterfall adding to the relaxing resort setting. The pool is surrounded by palm trees and offers plenty of sunbeds, with shaded spots for those who want to cool off from the sun. On one side of the pool, you'll find the lively swim-up bar, where guests gather for drinks and good conversation. This side is always buzzing with music, creating a vibrant atmosphere that's a bit more energetic than the other sections. The swim-up bar, named Santa Cruz, is accessible from both the pool and the opposite side, so you don't have to be in the water to enjoy a drink. I have to say, the music around the pools was really enjoyable. A great mix, with just the right balance of international and Latin American songs. For those seeking a quieter escape, the opposite side of the pool offers a peaceful retreat, away from the music and perfect for relaxing or recharging. Throughout the day, there is always something happening in or around the main pool. You can easily check out the full list of activities on the RIU app. Some of the daily activities include dance lessons, aqua aerobics, pool volleyball, water polo, dart games, ping pong tournaments, and a variety of other fun challenges. One great touch I noticed by the main pool was a bar cart that goes around, bringing drinks directly to guests in the water, so they don't have to leave their spot to grab a drink. And because you're in Costa Rica, don't be surprised if an iguana decides to join you by your sunbed. It's one of those fun surprises that really makes your experience unique. Also, right next to the main pool, you'll find this massage hut, tucked away among palm trees and lush greenery. It really looks like the perfect spot to unwind and enjoy a relaxing massage. If you're in the new section of the resort, you'll find two beautiful pools just a short distance away. Both are surrounded by palm trees and offer plenty of sunbeds and shaded spots. This first pool, which features the Guaro swim-up bar, is for adults only. This pool also offers tables, where guests gather to enjoy drinks, play cards, and stay cool in the water. The second pool, which is perfect for the whole family, has a more playful atmosphere, with plenty of space for kids to enjoy. This pool has its own set of daily activities, like aqua aerobics, ping pong, and other entertaining games. It's all about having fun, so feel free to join one of the pool lessons, where laughter and good times are always part of the workout. Next up, let's check out the resort's water park, located right next to the new pool area. This is the perfect spot for some extra fun, especially if you're traveling with kids. With multiple slides, there's something for everyone to enjoy. The water park is definitely a nice bonus for the resort, offering a fun alternative to the beach or pool. Alright. Let's move on to one of the most important aspects of any vacation: food. The Riu Guanacaste Resort offers a wide variety of themed restaurants and buffets. And as you'd expect from a 5-star resort, they're all top-notch. In this part of the video, I'm going to take you through all of them. Stay tuned! Let's start with the Liberia Restaurant, which is the largest of the 3 buffets. The Liberia Restaurant serves breakfast from 6:30 to 10 a.m. And the variety of food is impressive. You'll find everything from pastries, eggs, and sausages, to cheese, salads, fruits, omelets, cereals, toasts, pancakes, yogurts, and so much more. There's no shortage of options here. Everything is fresh and well presented. This buffet also features cooking stations for a made-to-order experience. Seating is available both inside the restaurant and outside, by the garden. The Liberia Restaurant reopens for dinner from 6 to 9:30 p.m., offering yet another wide range of options to suit all tastes. With such a variety of food, everyone, including the kids, is guaranteed to find something they love. Once again, seating is available both inside the restaurant and outside, where you can enjoy your meal with a view of the garden and live music in the background. If you're staying in the new section of the resort, the Capuchin Restaurant is a great choice, as it's much closer to you. This buffet also serves breakfast, with slightly different hours than the Liberia Restaurant. It's open from 7 to 10:30 a.m., making it a perfect option if you're running a bit late in the morning, but still want to enjoy a delicious breakfast. Now, while the hours may differ, the variety and quality of the food remain just as impressive. You can expect a wide selection of fresh and tasty options to kickstart your day. Here's a quick look at some of the many choices I found available for breakfast one morning. As with the Liberia Restaurant, seating is available both inside and outside. But here's a little tip. Having breakfast outdoors, surrounded by palm trees, really makes the experience feel special. The Capuchin Restaurant reopens in the evening from 6 to 9:30 p.m., offering a whole new dining experience. And trust me, you won't be disappointed. It's just as impressive at night as it is in the morning, with a range of delicious options to suit any taste. There's one other buffet restaurant on property. It's called Ocodal, and it opens for lunch from noon to 3:30 p.m. This restaurant is conveniently close to the main pool, but it's also just a short walk from the beach. You can savor your meal surrounded by palm trees, while enjoying stunning views of the ocean. What do you think of that? I'm sure you'll love it. As with the other restaurants, the variety of food at the Ocodal buffet is immense. From grilled chicken and burgers, to various cuts of meat, fresh salads, pasta, and pizza. The list just goes on and on. And here is one last piece of advice about the buffet restaurants in general. They are very strict with their opening and closing times. If you want to enjoy the full experience, be sure to arrive early, because when it's time to close, they close right away. Alright, let's dive into the themed restaurants. The Riu Guanacaste offers 5 of them, each with its own unique dining experience. And here is how it works. Unfortunately, there are no reservations for these themed restaurants. They open at 6 p.m., so if you want to get in right away, plan to line up between 5:30 and 5:45 p.m. The first 50 to 60 guests will be seated when the doors open at 6, and the next group will be given a beeper. If you don't make it in the first group but have a beeper, you can either grab a drink or head back to your room and relax for a bit. The second seating typically happens around 7:30 p.m. And all themed restaurants close at 8:30 p.m. Each restaurant can seat around 180 to 200 guests per night. And once they hit capacity, no more beepers are given out. So it's first come, first served. I know this system can be frustrating for those who prefer to dine later. But if you're eager to experience some of these themed restaurants, I'd highly recommend getting there early. Aim for that 5:30 p.m. lineup to make sure you get a spot. Also, keep in mind that not all themed restaurants are open every night. To avoid any surprises, I recommend checking the RIU app for availability ahead of time, so you can make the most of your dining options. The menus for the restaurants are available on the RIU app. If you haven't downloaded the app yet, no worries. You can still access the menu by simply scanning the QR code on your table. Let's take a closer look at the Tucan Restaurant. According to the RIU app, Tucan is a gourmet dining experience focused on local market cuisine, using fresh, locally sourced ingredients. To start, they offer a Creole-style cod fritter, served with dill mayonnaise and a sweet tomato jam, an excellent way to kick things off. For a cold appetizer, the sweet potato cream with fried Turrialba cheese and black olive puree is a real standout, offering a great balance of flavors. For a taste of the main dishes, here's the Caribbean risotto with shrimp, sautéed squid, and coriander emulsion. And here's the beef fillet, served with plantain puree, Caribbean rum sauce, and glazed onions. As for dessert, you can choose between the creamy chocolate with basil, cocoa crumble, and passion fruit, or the refreshing grilled pineapple with Malibu jelly and coconut ice cream. Both are good options. Everything was delicious, and the service was impeccable. Next up is La Toscana, the resort's Italian restaurant, where you'll find a great mix of buffet-style appetizers, entrees, and desserts. Here you can just help yourself. The quality, variety, and presentation of the food are really good, making for a truly enjoyable meal, and easily one of my favorite resort restaurants. The main dishes, however, are à la carte, so you'll get something a little more special with each order. From the menu, here's the classic lasagna alla bolognese. And here's the chicken Milanese, topped with a creamy porcini mushroom sauce and sautéed pasta. And here's the beef fillet with gorgonzola cheese, paired with rosemary potatoes. Of course, the desserts are just as tempting, with plenty of delicious options. I was very happy with the Italian restaurant. Next on the list is Furama, the Asian restaurant. According to the RIU app, this restaurant serves up some of the most popular dishes from China, Korea, Thailand, and Japan. For appetizers, you can enjoy a variety of options, like assorted sushi, tuna tataki, beef tataki, fish sashimi, spring rolls, vegetable tempura, lamb curry, and tandoori chicken, just to name a few. From the grill, you've got chicken satay with peanut sauce, beef teppanyaki fried rice, mixed vegetables, salmon shikimi togarashi, and sesame-crusted tuna. They also offer special dishes like Peking duck. And of course, there's a great selection of desserts to top it all off. This is all buffet style, so you can help yourself to as much as you like. I found the Asian restaurant to be a great option to dig into a variety of flavorful dishes. Up next is Agave, the Mexican restaurant, located next to the Papagayo restaurant in the new section of the resort. At Agave, you'll find traditional Mexican dishes, like Aztec tortilla soup, Acapulco-style shrimp cocktail, Mexican fish ceviche, Caesar salad, corn, cheese, and cilantro, Mexican rice, fajitas, quesadillas, tacos, and more. This is too a buffet setup, so you can sample as many dishes as you like. And while the Mexican restaurant ended up being my least favorite, this is just a matter of personal taste. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the food, it simply didn't stand out to me as much as some of the other options. But of course, that could be different for you. Finally, one last specialty restaurant to review is the Steakhouse. The Ocodal restaurant, which we visited earlier for the buffet, transforms into a steakhouse at night. Unfortunately, on the night I had planned to dine there, the restaurant was reserved for a private event and wasn't serving regular resort guests. This is why I always recommend checking restaurant availability in advance, something I didn't do that night, and as a result, I missed the chance to try it. That said, I have no doubt it would have been an excellent choice. If you've already stayed at this resort and dined at the Steakhouse, I'd love to hear about your experience. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. And before we wrap up the food section of the video, I want to show you one more spot, the food court. The food court is located just behind the Guaro pool bar I showed you earlier. This is the food court side of the bar. And this is the food court itself. Here, you'll find Pepe's food, a grill with everything from chicken and burgers to hot dogs, fries, bacon, and salads. This is perfect for grabbing a quick bite without leaving the pool area. Right next to Pepe's food, you'll find Tiki Taco, a taco station which is another great option for a snack. And just outside the food court, there's Candy, the ice cream shop where you can grab not only ice creams, but also cupcakes, macarons, and cookies. Alright, let's head over to the beach area now. I know many of you are eager to see this part. The beach here is called Matapalo. As you can see, it's really nice, though a bit different from what you might expect in other tropical destinations. Instead of the typical white sand, the sand here is volcanic in origin, giving it a darker color. One thing to note is that the sand gets really hot under the sun, so walking barefoot can be a challenge. You'll definitely want to bring sandals, or even water shoes to protect your feet. When it comes to the vibe, the beach didn't seem to be as popular as the pools. Most people stuck to the pool areas, but the beach is still a nice spot to relax. Just keep in mind that there's limited shade here. And since the beach is public, you'll find vendor stands offering locally made crafts, souvenirs, clothing, and a variety of other items. As for water activities, I did notice that the selection here wasn't as extensive as at some other resorts, but there are still a few options to enjoy the ocean. One of the nice things about Matapalo Beach is the chance to catch some beautiful sunsets. The colors here are often stunning, making it a great spot to relax and enjoy the natural beauty of this Costa Rican landscape. Let's continue our walk around the resort and check out the different bars the RIU Guanacaste has to offer. First up is the Filadelfia Bar, located in the lobby area. This is a spacious bar with plenty of seating, perfect for guests to sit back, relax, and enjoy a refreshing drink or a local Costa Rican coffee. In the evenings, musicians perform here live, filling the air with their songs. Next, we have the Pura Vida Bar, conveniently located right next to the night show area. Over here is the Sport Bar, where you can grab a drink or a snack while catching a game on one of the many screens. Plus, it's open 24 hours a day, so there's always time to stop by. Lastly, we have the La Plaza Bar, located near the night show area and in the heart of the resort's central garden. It's an outdoor bar, surrounded by palm trees, making it the perfect spot to enjoy a drink as the evening comes alive. And since we've already mentioned the night show area, let's dive into the resort's night shows. I have to say that the shows here were nothing short of amazing, offering something for everyone. Before the adult shows, there is also entertainment for the kids in the early evening, so families can have fun together. Sometimes they also host Kahoot challenges, where guests can join in on an interactive quiz. This turned out to be a fun pre-show activity. On some other nights, the fun starts with stage games, where guests can get involved and show off their competitive side. It's a great way to get everyone laughing and participating. The entertainment was always engaging and kept the atmosphere lively. There was a wide range of performers. The aerial silk performers were particularly impressive. Let me show you a few more clips of some of the most captivating moments from the night shows. I think this will give you a taste of the atmosphere at the Riu Guanacaste once the sun sets. The night shows for adults typically start at 9 p.m. and run until around 10 p.m. You can easily find out what's on the schedule for the day through the Riu app, or by checking the boards around the resort, so you never miss out on the fun. As you can see here, this resort presents a large variety of performances. You are almost guaranteed that every night, something will catch your attention and keep you entertained. One particular night was dedicated to karaoke, giving guests a chance to take the stage and show off their vocal talents. Some guests really sounded like pros, while others participated just for fun, but in all cases, it was amusing. And after each night show, a different live band would take the side stage, to keep the entertainment going for those who like to stay up late. Now look at this! Every Friday night, the Riu Guanacaste Resort hosts the iconic White Party, which replaces the regular night show. Everyone dresses in white for a night of music, dancing, and great fun. This is definitely one of the highlights of the resort's entertainment schedule. If you're curious to see more about the White Party, make sure to check out my other video here. Another option after the night shows is the Disco Pachá, which is open from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. That said, 10 p.m. might feel a bit early. I took this shot around that time one night, and it was just the DJ on the dance floor. Right in front of the disco, though we're back to daytime now, you'll find a number of nice shops. I overheard someone call these shops the "oh my god" shops because of the elevated prices. Personally, I didn't spend too much time checking out the prices. I just had a quick look at some of the items on display, like sun creams, souvenirs, clothing, and local coffee. Enough to give you an idea of what's available for local shopping, in case you need something during your stay. Then, just around the corner from the shops, you'll find the spa building. They offer a wide range of services here, including massages, therapies, facial treatments, waxing, beauty salon services, and more. I recommend checking the app for more details, as the list of services is extensive. In the same building, you'll also find the gym. This is the place to squeeze in a workout, if you're looking to stay active during your stay. Alright, we're getting close to the end of this video, but before we wrap up, I promised you a little bonus content. One place I wanted to show you is the Riu Palace Costa Rica Resort. This resort is right next door to the Riu Guanacaste, and it's so close that you can actually walk from one to the other. I was given permission to visit, as long as I didn't use any of the facilities or consume anything there. So I took a quick stroll around the pool area and shot a few video clips. The goal was to get a sneak peek and see if I might consider the Riu Palace Costa Rica for a future stay. And I think you'll agree that this is another beautiful resort that's definitely worth keeping in mind. The second place I want to show you as bonus content is a nearby attraction called Diamante Eco Adventure Park. This park is located just next door to the Riu Guanacaste, on the opposite side of the Riu Palace Resort. It's so close to the resort that you could probably walk here. That said, I'd recommend using the shuttle included with your ticket. It only takes 5 minutes and makes the whole experience much easier. At Diamante Eco Adventure Park, you'll get up close with a wide variety of wildlife. Jaguars, pumas, ocelots, monkeys, sloths, toucans, parrots, frogs, butterflies, turtles, iguanas, deer, and many more. This is an incredible way to see some of Costa Rica's most iconic animals in a natural, open-air environment. And if you're up for some adventure, there are activities like ziplines that add a thrill to your visit, perfect for anyone looking for a little extra excitement. For my full video on Diamante Eco Adventure Park, make sure to click here to see even more of what this place has to offer. Last but definitely not least, get ready for one of the most unforgettable experiences near the resort. Meeting the adorable Capuchin monkeys. If you're up for a short walk along the beach, these cute little monkeys can easily become one of the highlights of your Costa Rican adventure. And if you venture a bit deeper into the vegetation, you might also spot howler monkeys, up in the tallest trees. At the very least, you're almost guaranteed to hear their loud and powerful calls at some point. The howler monkeys' calls might seem a little intimidating, especially when you are having a fun encounter with the playful Capuchin monkeys. But don't worry, this is all part of the wild adventure that comes with experiencing Costa Rica's incredible nature. Just be sure to click here to watch my other video, where I share tips on how to find these Capuchin monkeys, and make the most of your experience. Alright, that's a wrap for this video. I just want to mention that once you check out from the resort, RIU points are automatically added to your account, if you've created one. If you ask me, I can't recommend the RIU Guanacaste resort enough. It's been an amazing experience for me, and I'm sure you'll have a fantastic time here too. If you've already stayed here, I'd love to hear your thoughts about the resort in the comments section below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I've got plenty more exciting videos coming your way. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.